The Boom Factor, where innovation meets technology. And I will be the host today, and I have Lucie with me, who is one of our stellar candidates, and would love to have Lucie kind of introduce herself and share a little bit about what makes her unique and an awesome candidate. So, welcome.
Sure, thank you. So I am an HR professional looking for my next opportunity. My last position was at Cengage. My last official day is tomorrow. And I really enjoyed working there. They have absolutely everything I could want in a culture. People there act with integrity, which is probably most important to me. Mm-hmm. They are transparent, passionate about what they do, mm-hmm. and really good managers who care about your growth and development.
That's awesome. And so they're in the Seaport, is that?
That's right.
Okay. And then, so whereabouts do you live?
I live in East Providence.
Okay. So you're commuting from East Providence to the Seaport office?
I am, but luckily I was given a lot of remote flexibility, so that helps.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, that's always an added bonus. Nice. All right. So, I mean, obviously, we would love to help you, with your next step and whatever that might look like. Would love to kind of talk a little bit more about the HR piece, and even if you want to kind of take us through your path a little bit, you've got some agency, it looks like you've got some agency, tech recruiting background here, kind of moving into the talent acquisition space. So definitely unique. And then we've got some fun facts too. So we've got a lot to talk about.
Excellent. So I've explored different areas of HR. Okay. My background so far has largely been in learning and development, as well as recruiting, as you identified. So right now, I'm really looking to transition into new areas of HR.
Yes.
I'm very interested in HR operations as well as employee relations or the HR generalist.
Okay.
So I'm drawn to HR operations because I'm very analytical, process-oriented.
Organized,
yeah. Pay attention to details, that type of thing.
Yes.
The employee relations end of things, I think I would find very fulfilling because I'm empathetic. I care deeply about people, and I think I would really enjoy helping someone either navigate a difficult situation,
yes,
or on the other end of the spectrum, support someone through a positive change.
Absolutely.
And then HR generalist, I would be really excited by the challenge of doing so many different things and really being proficient in so many different HR competencies. So whichever of those paths I choose, excited for what comes next.
Okay, awesome. And so were you focusing more at Cengage on the campus recruiting aspect? That was your kind of main, did you have kind of your hands in other areas as well, or was that your main focus?
So that was my main focus, but campus recruiting is very seasonal.
Okay.
So I also made my boss aware that I'm interested in the operations end of things. So I was lucky enough to kind of be mentored by the operations manager within HR, or within talent rather. So started to learn the analytics, reporting.
That's nice when you can put something out there and somebody responds and kind of gives you that, the avenue or the tools or the path, or at least start opening the door to that conversation. So you can kind of get to that next place of where you want to go.
Yeah, so supportive managers, like I was saying.
That's awesome. Yeah. That's rare. Great. So what else can we talk about? That's you definitely have some interesting fun facts that I think set you apart from other candidates that I've talked to. And so tell me about. So you spent some time in Liverpool in the UK. Yeah. When was that recent? It was a few years ago.
Yeah. So after college, I knew that I wanted to travel, and I also wanted to do something that would educate me.
Yes.
And I'm a huge Beatles fan. So my friend told me about this master's degree in the Beatles, and I knew that that's what I had to do.
Yeah, yeah.
So I went and did that, not to pursue a career in the Beatles afterwards, but just for the experience, and it was absolutely wonderful.
That's awesome. So your friend, was she into the music scene? Like, how did she find out about it? Like, I haven't heard of this.
Yeah, I don't know how she found out about it, but
Yeah.
she immediately thought of me and let me know.
That's awesome. That's a good friend.
Agreed.
And then previous to kind of like, so you have a unique path. I mean, everyone has a unique path, but coming from a kind of the corporate side and like like the banking side. So that's how did you kind of find your way from like so was VP your VP of performance improvement? Like tell me more about that. Because
Yeah.
what's these titles?
Yeah, so at Bank of America, I worked in a call center environment, kind of progressed into different roles there. So started out as a call center agent and then moved along from there. So the last position I held there was focused on the preferred call center environment. Which was around 2,000 associates altogether. So I was in charge of learning and development proficiency specifically with our new hires.
So that kind of got you into the recruiting, onboarding, like that whole side of things. That makes sense. I always like to hear kind of the stories, the transition. Okay, what brought you from this industry to this industry, and what's that path like? And it's really cool to see like those skills and how they've built upon, and then how you've grown, in your career and as an individual, and like building those skills over time. So that's really awesome. And then of course you found yourself in agency setting, which is it's just different. I don't know. Sometimes it's a different pace, a different, lots of moving parts. And then from there, so you kind of decided you wanted to focus like a little bit more on the recruiting aspect. Maybe like you started to kind of get your hands into the HR side of things. Like, oh, maybe I like this side of things. And so so I guess tell me more about that. So how did you kind of find yourself, I guess, where you are, looking into HR and
Yeah, sure. So after Bank of America, I wanted to try recruiting, and the agency environment was a great place to start.
Yes.
So from there, I kind of realized I want to just work for one company and really become an expert there, rather than having multiple different clients that I'm working for. And that led me to Cengage, and as I mentioned earlier, I fell in love with the culture, the people there.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that was great.
That's awesome.
And now just looking to continue to get exposure to more HR functions.
Yeah. Okay. That makes perfect sense. Anything else? So what are some other fun facts? What else do you like to do, I guess, in your free time?
Well, as you are probably aware, music is really a passion of mine. Mm-hmm. I sing and I play bass.
Awesome. Wow. Very talented.
Well, you haven't heard me play, but regardless of how I sound, it's something I
balancing all these things and having like other interests and being able to kind of, I don't know, do multiple things. It's hard to balance all that sometimes, and so it's that's awesome. So what else in addition? So singing, music. I mean, not that you have to have more interests, but
I ride a motorcycle actually, which I enjoy. Now it's kind of the season is ending, which is
but do you ever do like the long trips?
I haven't done like a really long one. It's just kind of been a few hours at most.
That's a long time. I haven't really. I don't know. I'm a little bit. It makes me a little nervous.
I mean, I have a second helmet if you want to hop on that and try it out.
Thank you. That'd be a fun outing. Nice. Okay. And then anything else like you want to share about yourself?
Well, I like a challenge. I just started running actually, which is something I never thought I would do.
Really?
I could barely run probably an eighth of a mile without stopping a few months ago, but I decided to train for a 5K.
Good for you.
Which is actually coming this Saturday, so I'm excited for that.
Well, good luck.
Oh, thank
Yeah. And I guess what kind of got you into, like, what gave you the idea of I want to start running?
I have some friends that similar to me never liked it. I thought they would enjoy it, but then tried it and really got into it. So
it's nice for like just overall getting the blood pumping and then like stress relief in a way too. Like having kind of an outlet to kind of just chill out, and you don't really have to think about too much either. Like, you know, just kind of focus on the breathing and getting through it.
Absolutely. And also I'm a huge dessert person, so I can eat whatever I want now.
There you go. So. Oh, me too. Me too. All right. Well, I think we should wrap it up. I don't want to keep you too long, but I really appreciate you sharing and just about yourself in general and kind of what your next step looks like. We're really excited to help you with this journey and, you know, and help you along the way and hopefully find something that's a great fit for you.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. Thank you very much for taking the time to speak with me.
Of course. All right. Well, thanks for listening and tune in next time for the Boom Factor.